the live where I'm making my September journal. This is take 2. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what the problem was with my Wi-Fi. And yeah. Oh, it shows it is upcoming. Huh. Okay. Well, it says we're live, so I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so again, I'm gonna try to make my September journal. I was struggling a little bit with the papers to use and the cover mainly. And so, oh, I see we're still grainy. Let's see. Let me see if I can try something else and see if it clears up. Okay. If anybody's in here yet, if you can tell me whether or not it's clear, and then I will proceed. Is this any better? I don't think so. Let me see. I can usually tell with this paper right here if I can read it. Okay, it cleared up a little bit for just a moment. Let's see if it holds. Still a little fuzzy. Okay. Well, let's see if we can make this happen. Okay, that's good. That's good. You can read the paper. Okay. All right, maybe it'll hold. I turned everything else off Wi-Fi except for what I'm filming with. And so let's see if that works. But anyway, what I was saying is I did a haul from Joann and Hobby Lobby. And I had gotten, at Hobby Lobby, I had gotten this kind of muted colors, rainbow. They look sort of fallish to me. And I'm trying not to go all fall, like 100% jump into fall, because here where I live, it's not fall yet. I mean, it's far from it. It was, I don't know, 100 degrees or whatever today. Hi, Hope. Hi. And we've got Carrie and Flower. Welcome as the flowers in May. You're going to have to tell me your first name one more time because I can't remember. I'm so bad with names. And, okay, so it looks like it's holding steady now. So hopefully, oh, that's so cool. Yeah, is she the one that sent you those stickers, Carrie? That is so cool. But I want y'all to help decide on some of this paper. Like I said, some of it I've had for a little while, and I've come in here for 2 days now and have tried to start making this journal and video it, and I just couldn't make it happen. So I've got plenty of scrapbook paper to choose from, and I think that I may have now decided, because I was thinking about this one for the cover. It's a little florally and a little brighter than I really want for September, but I was between this and this. But then I found this. I went through another paper pad that I had, and I found this. And I think it goes pretty well with my rainbow paper. So tell me what you think. It's got all the, right colors, and it does have green in it where this doesn't, but I'm thinking that it may work. The Girls in the Rainbow, yes. I just found this like 20 minutes ago, and so I was like, I finally just started looking through another, because like this was too busy with the rainbow. I mean, it would have worked okay, but it was a little bit busy with this. I have tried to make, let me see if I can find them. I was fiddling around with some printables. Now, I don't like these enough to share them yet. But remember the fabric that I made digital, and I was cutting out and made like a collage board with the vintage fabrics. I was making some numbers with them, and then I made these. Now I can't read the days very well, so I'm gonna have to go back and redo some of these. So, but this is what I'm thinking about using, or I haven't 100% decided on my numbers yet. But I am thinking this is going to be the winner for the cover. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, huh? So I'm happy about that decision. There is one little problem, and that is this white fabric you can see through the dark Triscuit box. It says family size and Triscuits. So I do have some gesso out and handy. But let's get started. Let me start cutting down, and then we'll pick the papers. The inside papers. Let me get my big cutter out here. I almost went ahead and did this before I started the live, but I figured that sometimes y'all like to see this part too, and especially if we have anybody new. So I just cut the tabs off. This is my big Fiskars heavy duty cutter. I think I have it linked in most of my videos in the description. And I think next year I'm going to do something different with my journals. Let me get the blade up here. It's easier to pull it towards me with this thick cardboard. Here we go. There we go. Right. A little more contrast. That's what I was thinking too. They just came out very light. So, it depends on if my papers inside are dark and bold. I think I'll know once I get the journal made, and then I can sit down and play with the numbers and see if I can make them work. If not, then I might just use like a variety of numbers, or I could always use what I used last month, because when I made that and decided I was going to use that for my August journal, I had even said I wished I had saved that for September. Esther, that's right, Esther. I remember now. My, let's see if I can do that without it falling. I'm going to use it again. So, all right, now I'm just going to open up the box. And if you've seen any of my journal making videos, you've seen me do this many, many times. But next year, I think I'm going to books. I'm going to try to do books, like repurpose old books. And let's see, for this one, I've got to open it up, my cutter that is, bring it back out. And I want to measure, because I do want to give myself a 1/2 inch spine. So actually last month that really wasn't even enough, but I think I'm going to still leave it at a 1/2 inch spine. So I'm going to cut from this front score line on the box, on the existing box. I'm going to do, I want the covers, the front and back cover to be 6.5. So I'm going to cut that at 6.5, right? And the back cover I'll cut at 7. And that'll give me my 1/2 inch. So I'm going to flip it around. And this one I'm going to cut at 7 inch because I want it 6.5 plus a 1/2 inch spine, right? I know, from the weight, yes. Oh, I didn't even think about die cutting different shapes from the Triscuit boxes. Yeah, I know. I don't like this bold color either. Definitely not my favorite. I did that very wrong. Very wrong, very wrong, very wrong. I knew it when I was doing it. Okay, so can we fix it? yes, what was I thinking? What were you thinking, lady? What were you thinking? And y'all just let me do it. Okay, that's all right. So we'll do 6.5. No, we're not. Yeah. Do 6.5. Oh, yay. Okay. And then I want, let's see, this is my 1/2 inch. What did I do? I really messed that up, didn't I? That's all right. We're going to have an extra thick spine this time. So I want to cut this one at 7. Ay. Let's see if this will work. If not, I have another box. So we are going to glue this together, apparently. And yeah. Yeah, I know. I just, I have really struggled with this journal. Like, no joke struggled. I do want to overlap them. I don't know. Is that a true 1/2 inch? Yeah, it's a 1/2 inch. I'm going to glue them together. Let me, run back here for a second and get my Fabri-Tac. And here we go. And glue them together and nobody will ever know, right? Because y'all won't tell. Can craft it all and carry on conversation. I tell you what, that is hard. Because if you know me in real life, I get so distracted. I am like the distraction queen. And I have a hard time doing anything and talking at the same time. So this was a real learning curve for me, to say the least. I really struggled with when I started making videos. It took a while before I could really function and carry on a conversation in a video. And then with a live, you have the extra, you have the added, not distraction, but you have comments to read. So there's like a third factor in there, but it just takes a little while to get used to it. And then you do, okay, look, see, nobody's ever going to be the wiser because we're going to cover this up and it's all going to be good. So there's one way to fix your mistake. I mean, a lot of people take 2 separate, like a front and a back anyway, and then put them together. So it's not like that's an uncommon, you know, an uncommon thing. I know, I feel like a blubbering idiot half the time. But you do get used to it after a while, and it becomes a little easier. But as I just showed you, it definitely, definitely is a learning curve. Okay, I'm going to, because I don't want this to show through, I know it's upside down. I don't know if that's going to be that wide, but I'm thinking about putting some gesso down. Should I do gesso or should I not worry about it? What do you think? Show of hands. I don't know how much you can see. There we go. I don't know how much you can see through it. And I've been painting today. That's why I didn't even bother. I did get most of the white paint off my nails. We were working on finishing some finishing touches of the chicken coop. Well, hey, Allison. How are you? You just missed me making a big boo-boo. I cut the wrong side of the journal and the whole kit and caboodle right here on the live. Okay, I will gesso it. Let's see. I've got it right here. And I thought if I do that, then we can, you know, let it, as it's drying, we can pick papers or something like that. So been a while since I played with my gesso. I had to really look for one that was still even any good. Oh, I hope I have some wipes in here. Not sure how far. I don't think I need it this far over. It's all fixable. That is true. I did panic a little. Not a lot, just a little. But it's all good. It's all good. Allison, we were talking about the being able to journal and talk, carry on a conversation. And I was telling them that it definitely is a learning curve. It definitely takes some practice, because I'm one that can't talk and chew gum and have a conversation or do anything. Over extra is better than not far enough. True. True that. Very true. The paper will cover up to a certain amount, but I do want it thick enough that it actually covers. I may need to let that dry and do a second coat. I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, looks pretty good for now. There we go. There we go. So let me put the lid back on here. I do not have a thing of water, so my brush is probably going to dry out by the end of the live, but it's okay. Let's see. Wanted to put that back there so that it doesn't get on anything. And getting out my wipes. I actually did think about the wipes earlier, but I did not get them out. As you can see, I reuse wipes. I mean, I won't reuse them now that it has gesso on it, but okay. We'll let that dry, and we'll be picking out papers while we're letting that dry. Oh, Hope, you're welcome. No, it's not. I enjoy doing it. It just took me a while to learn, you know, to get used to talking and doing the crafts. Well, see, look, I had white paint all over my fingernails from earlier from painting trim on the coupe. And I just fiddled with gesso, so now you can just think it's all gesso. All right, what did I do? So this is what we decided to do for the cover. And this rainbow, kind of boho rainbow or muted fall looking rainbow for the spine. Now I need an inside cover because I didn't forget. And what else do I need? I think I'm going to take these out of the equation now. And I have plenty. Read Age's message. Oh, on the chicken coop today. Okay. Yeah, I'll send you pictures. Watching chat while you're crafting. Yes, that is a definite. See, as you can tell, I missed her comment. But yeah, he wants an update on the chicken coop. My husband, he trimmed it all out and put on all the latches, and I painted the trim white, and it looks really good. And we put on a little safety mechanism so it doesn't lock me in or lock him in, whichever. He's the only one that's actually gotten locked in the coop, by the way, up till now. Now that I've said that, then, you know, it'll be me next. Okay, so I'm thinking I want a mix of scrapbook papers, and I got this composition book, which it has like a vinyl cover, so I'm not going to use the book itself. But it actually has the gray grid, which I thought was really cool. I like this better than the blue sometimes. So I might use one or two of those. And I have some old book pages. Oh, squeaky stool. So let's pick scrapbook paper. So I think I'm going to need about, let's pick 10 of these. I think last month I did 8 and 8. We need 16, right? So let's pick 8. So I definitely want these top 3, I think. I love this blue with the bicycles, and I do love this rainbow. I don't know. I keep thinking I'm going to use this for a cover one day, and then I don't. Or did I already? I don't remember. So I have these 3. This is a maybe. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. Inside, front, and back cover. Okay. All right. Yes, you're right. It would. Thank you, Carrie. Yes, because I was debating on using that. Yep, I like that a lot. Okay, thank you. All right. So, and I definitely want to use this one. This one is so cool. I love this, like, rainbow swish. Look at the back of it. The cassette tapes. Isn't that too cute? Now, I know when I go to journal that day, I'm going to have a hard time covering this. But I still want to use it. So, did I put the sign up? I did put the sign up. I did. It's spoiled. Oh, Allison, does this mean you're going to be getting chickens or what? But yeah, I think I'm going to definitely use that one. So that's 3. And then, I don't know, what do y'all think of this one? This side is different to me. But I like that one. We'll put this one in the maybe pile. How about that? I like this one. It's definitely bright. But I like it. It goes with the, yeah, it goes with this Flower Child paper. See, this is all 3 of these, 4 of these. They're all the Flower Child papers. And I just love, by Jen Hadfield. I love them. Okay, so we have, if we go with all these, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is also the Flower Child. And I do like that. I wasn't 100% sure I liked this. What do we think of this one? This would almost be a good inside cover too. Or this one. I don't know, what do you think? I know it's making my hippie heart happy too. Love the pops of blue. In here you mean? Or this blue? Because that is a very, very bright blue. Very, very, very bright blue. So let's stick that in the okay pile for now. We have this one. I like this grid. And see, that gives us a little more green. This one I'm not 100% sure about. I used it last month and I'm not sure. That one. Okay, I've got it in the yes pile. Esther, I've got that one in the yes pile. I think I'm going to put that one in the maybe. I definitely love this one. I have been waiting to use this one. I love these wood grain flowers. Isn't that just amazing? Oh, and it's part of that Flower Child. That was a newer set. I mean, it was in Joann's, the newer set. In with their newer sets, I guess I should say. This one, I'm not sure. It's just a piece of thinner paper. I liked the blue, but I'm not 100% sure about it yet. I'll put that in the maybe. Not 100% sure about this one. Let me see how many I actually have. This is Jen Hadfield too. This is her, it's called Reaching Out. This is an older set, or an older paper set that I have. So let me see what these, and then this one's fun too. I love the colors on here, but I don't know if it goes with our colors that we're doing. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. HOA doesn't allow. I hear you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. So I can weed out 2 or 3 rather. Let's see. We have 11. Let's see how many old book pages we come up with. I like having this piano book is a perfect size. Well, come on, little staples. It's a perfect size because it makes flips, built-in flips to the page. So I like using 1 or 2 of those. So let me pick 2. I think it's this one that I use. I've got 2 of those. And I have Mary Engelbright. I've got to remember that because there's stickers in here for the months. And I have totally forgotten about those. See, they have September as apples. And I thought about using apples as a cover for September, but I'm so in love with these colors that I'm using. In August, I really enjoyed that. So I didn't know if there was anything in here that was going to really speak to me. Paper-wise, maybe not. But this one, I have found some cute papers in. Do I want blue? See, they have the... Oh, look at that. I need to use that for gardening one day. Let me tear... And these are perforated, too, so they tear easily. I'm going to keep that out and use that for a gardening image. Last month, I used some of these with this color. Oh, look at the fall leaves. The wagon and the world. See, Allison, I had all these. I've saved all these since we were doing the Inspired to Create challenge. Oh, thank you, Esther. I love that August color palette. I mean, it was my absolute favorite so far. And I enjoyed working in it. I decided that if I like my journal, I'll be more eager to work in it. I think I might pick one more out of this. Need to go in and cut some of these images out. But see, I had all of these because you never knew when we were going to do like an egg for a prompt or an elephant or whatever. So I kept all these old workbooks. Oh, look at that pretty rainbow. I wish it didn't have that on it. Do we want green? Nope. Nope, I want this. Let's just use this one, Day One. Okay. So, I have some... Who else loved Amelia Bedelia as a kid? I have some of these. I don't know that I'm going to need any of these. Carrie, she's going to have to tell you. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. If anybody hasn't watched Allison's... Carrie's asking about what Allison's prompt is for... I'll still watch it. Okay. Yeah, that is bonus. Allison, do you want to tell them in the chat or do you want me to say it on the video? Because I don't... If I say it on the video, I won't be just telling Carrie what it is. I'll be telling everybody what it is. Ooh, look at all those star stickers. This is a fun little book. Very much like the other one. Well, that's because it's the same book. It's just... Okay, so I don't need any more of these. Ooh, somebody got some good grains. Okay. onward and forward. Let's see, we have a big atlas. And I like this size because I can fold it in half and it's big enough. It's the right size. Okay. Do we care which side we get? Oh, that one's pretty cool. This one looks good. Oh yeah, I like that. That'll be fun. Okay, so let's see how many papers we have. And see if we need to, turned out a super easy one. I don't know if, yeah, I've still got to finish my August book too. Oh, cool. Yeah, Esther, those make great pages. I love using them in my journal. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. And if I use 2 out of this composition book, Chill's trying to get back out there. I know it's hot. I don't know how you do it, Carrie. I would not be. We have one room of the house that used to be my craft room, and I totally abandoned it because it was too hot out there, because it's on the front side of the house, which is where the west, you know, it's west facing, so the sun sets on that side. It still has air conditioning hooked up out there, but I totally abandoned that room because I couldn't stand the heat. Okay, 1, 2. Why do I feel like I have more? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And then now I gotta cut back. Maybe, okay, which ones are we gonna take out? Let's say this is a possible, yeah. I'm looking forward to, I'm just looking forward to September, although we're starting off very hot. So, okay, so do I take this one out or do I leave it in? Doesn't seem like it'll play. It says thank you, Happy Mail. Maybe I'll save this one and cut it up for Happy Mail or something like that. Yeah, maybe I'll take that one out. So I got to take out 3. Do we love this one? Yes, no, maybe. Thinking I might take these 2 out. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have a total of 16 pages. Yeah, I think I did. I think the ones on top were my least favorite. This one was questionable, but it's part of that Flower Child one, so I'm going to use it. And I love the back side of it, so I'm going to use it. So here we go. Now I got to cut them down. Let's check on the cover and see if it's dry. It's not completely dry, so it's going to need some more time. I was going to go ahead and glue, but I don't dare glue that on with the gesso still wet. Yeah, I think they're pretty too. And then this mint green, maybe it's got a more summer or maybe an August feel. I don't know. I need to remember to use this one at some point. But yeah, I think you're right. Just a different journal. So I know that I want my pages 9 inches tall. Let me just verify that, so I don't assume something wrong. Well, it would help if I use the right end of the, okay, yeah, I want them 9 inches by about 6 to 6 1/4. So let's get the other cutter out. And for the scrapbook paper, all we need to do is cut, let's see, that's not perforated. Let me cut these branding strips off first. And I have a new place to put those in my little box now. Okay, so we definitely want this. This has a definite directional pattern, which is kind of funny because I would have done the stripes this way, but the flowers want to go that way. So let me cut 3 inches off the bottom. Make that 9. I have a place to put those too. That's awesome. Okay, sorry if I just poked you in the eye with that paper. Let me get, there we go. There's one. There's one. Yeah, I don't know why I struggled with this. Out my eye. Yeah. Oh, hi, Planner Creations. Yeah, I'm glad you made it. We had a false start and some technical difficulties, so you haven't missed a whole lot yet. So, let's see. I want to take, no, I've decided that I'm not going to leave flaps in. If I do want that, I will re-glue the pocket back in. That makes my brain hurt too much, I think. I don't know, although I sure would like to do that with this one. No, just cut it off. Cut it off. Just cut it off. You can always re-glue it back on, right? Right. Okay. If I cut them all off, then I have pockets to use throughout the month. There we go. So, yeah, I don't know why I struggled. I mean, we've been doing a lot of yard work this weekend, so I haven't been in the craft room much. And I came in yesterday to try to... Oh, did I lose y'all? Y'all still with me? I think it did something wonky on my end. We've been out doing garden projects, and that's right, I can mix and match the pockets the way I want them. So it makes the front end decision a whole lot easier. So, because it never seems like it seems like the pockets never fall where I need them to anyway. Okay, 9 and cut. And I'm putting them in my little box. But we've been doing so much outside this weekend. We've done some garden projects, and he was working on the coop, but when I came in last night to try to at least pick out the stuff for my journal, I was really struggling with it. Not sure why, but I was. Okay, this one might be a little harder to figure out where to cut. Let's see. Let me get this branding strip off, and then we'll decide. I love this paper, y'all. I think those little mixtapes are so fun. Okay, this side, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take it off either the top or the bottom. This side is where it matters. Because if I take 3 inches off here, that's really, either way is going to cut into that swoosh a lot. But I guess it's just 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, huh? So let's do it. Let's just do it. And of course it's going to cut right down the middle of those. It's okay. Just do it. Don't look. Don't look. Yeah. Okay. So we have... Yeah, I don't, now I did pretty well in August. I was very behind in August, but I managed to catch up a good bit for August, but I was really struggling with September. And I think it's because I look forward to September so much and my brain starts to want fall, but it doesn't feel like fall. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that, oh, look at that strip. Look at that. The little retro letters. Oh my goodness. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so this side doesn't matter. This side does. So I'm going to take it off the bottom. And that's going to be a really cool pocket. Actually, that's going to be 2 really cool pockets. Your September is ready to go. Use the journal that you bought from another crafter. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was hoping to make an extra journal and a giveaway in August, and that did not, August did not quite go as I originally planned. So maybe I will get to do that in September. And just maybe make it a fall kind of journal. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, my August did not quite go as I thought. So I still have to go back and do all the writing and stuff for August. But most of my days are done. So at least that's something. Okay, I think I'm going to take it off. Wait a minute. Yeah, if I don't, that's going to look... If I take it off this way, it's going to look weird, right? So I'll take it off this way. And then... Yeah, that's really cool. And each one of those strips makes 2 pockets, so that's really awesome. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I bet this is a busy time if you're a teacher. Yeah, I can definitely see why you use somebody else's, a journal that was already made. That's really cool. Esther, are you in our Facebook group yet? We do have it's still small, but it's growing. Our little Facebook group where you can post pictures. It's Messy Missy Creates. You can post pictures of your journal or your journal pages or whatever craft you're working on. Oh, how did I do this last time? I think I have to take, I think I took it off the bottom last time. I'm just having to not look at that star because it's going to really throw me off. But these pockets will be cool. Oh, you started back August 1st. Wow. We started back the 12th. I mean, I say we. I didn't have anything to do with it, but the kids here started back August 12th. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, wow. That's, yeah, that is a lot. Okay, here's the last of the scrapbook paper. And I love these colors right here. Absolutely love those colors. So now I think October will be easier for me because I can definitely do fall theme there. Well, for October, I'll probably do, I'm not probably going to do Halloween theme, but I will do like pumpkin theme. Yeah. That's, I don't think I could have homeschooled mine. I don't, I mean, maybe in this day and age, but when she was growing up, I just, oh, wait, I forgot to cut. Oops. I was wondering why that was so tall. Okay, so we want the bicycles to go this way. That would be the preference. And now we're almost done with the paper. We are not, however, done with the cutter. I don't know why I was putting that up so prematurely. I think I'm going to do that. Doesn't matter. I can always change how I have it folded later. I was thinking I do have one. Then I can tighten up the fold. See, I can't imagine they're not teaching cursive anymore. I mean, I look back, I have like all of my, not all of, but I have a whole box of letters that were like my dad's parents, and you know, just letters that they wrote back and forth, what, the early 1900s. And like his mom, like when he was a baby, and before that, when his mom and dad were dating or whatever. And so, I just think their penmanship was so amazing back then. I just can't imagine that we're not even going to have that now, you know? All right. Doing a check. That's still pretty tacky. Public schools only go Tuesday through Friday, really? Wow. What is their reason for that? Wow, they must go like long days or something. Okay. So, let's see how tall these are. So I've got to cut 1 inch off of these. Well, maybe not even quite 1 inch. And how wide are these? I think I'm going to just fold these in. I'm just going to cut them height-wise. And that will be easy. And homeschooling. I think it's 180 days here where I live, too. Wow. I mean, how do people, how do they do that, the parents who work? I mean, that just seems like that would be really difficult. Okay, if I remember correctly, I think these may be the right height already. Yes, they are right at 9 inches. So all I have to do is fold these in. And don't have to cut those. These are definitely too tall. I think they are... I can either tear them apart and do them like this. Let's see how tall they are. I still have to cut them down a little bit. Or I can... Let's see how we want to do this. If I cut them down to 9, well, that's not going to work. If I cut it down to 9, then I have extra that I can make flips, or, yeah, you know those things that are on the outside? And put this one down. I think the last time I tore them apart and then just folded them in, I don't think I had them together. But I think I will do that this time. Okay, so, I think that's all that I have to cut. These are... where's my... I think these are 8-inch. Yeah, these are like 8. I just need to fold these. They're a little bit smaller than my other pages, but they're fun to use. Wow. Just reading some of the comments. Second week of August to the last week of May. That's about what we do here. That, I think, is typical for our school year. Wow. Okay. Let me get these folded. I wish the inches were on the bottom on this page right here. They are not. Let's see, 9. Need to fold that to 6. About 6 1/4. There we go. Yeah, I don't know as a parent. I mean, I guess you have daycare if you work 5 days a week, huh? But I guess it's maybe cheaper on the school district because they only have to have all the, you know, the food and the power and everything on 4 days a week instead of 5, maybe. Okay. Folding that one back to 6 1/4. That one to match it. Sort of. Let's see. Oh, I gotta speed up this process. I need to feed chicks before too long. That one. This is going to leave me a very big flip, which I think I had that before. There we go. My chicks have been putting themselves to bed at night, every night. They're doing so well. Yeah, see, when I try to concentrate, I can't talk. I don't know what it is about that. That awkward silence. Okay, so let's arrange these. It's so humid here. This might take until tomorrow to dry, to be honest with you. It very well could. Hope you still here. I haven't heard from you lately. Okay. Okay, ready for some yes or no? What do we want our first page to be? If we're going to have the rainbows, well, right off the top of my head, I'm thinking that one. Or that one. I like that one. Let's see. Or I could do this one on the front cover. Not the front cover of the journal, but the journal front, the signature cover. And then I don't have to, that's one day I don't have to journal. Okay, yep, sold. Kind of beating my own drum over here. Let's see, maybe alternate one of those and one of those. And one of these maybe. And how about, let's do a map. A map, and then, ooh, I like this one. With that, that'll work. And then one of these maybe. Or, no, let's do that. Oh, no. No, thank you. Let's try different one. Let's try this one. Like that, and like this, and then that. I haven't folded these in yet, but I will in a minute. Well, I might as well do it now, huh? I guess I could have just cut those off. They're not even, it's just a barely a little flip. I might go back and cut those off before long. Carrie, yeah, I didn't know. Yes, I did. I knew you were a teacher. Did I know that? I don't know. I think I want this as my center. There we go. And where are our other, okay, here we go. Haven't used one of these yet. Like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That. This is just like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yes, I love these papers too. Thank you. I am, okay, which one do I want as my center? Do I want the bicycles? Or do I want this star? Or do I want this? That one's too busy. So let's do that one by itself and that. Which one would y'all do? I kind of like this one. I don't know. I like that too. I love that piece of paper. Let me fold in these little bits. Guys with autism, yeah, my friend was a teacher in a class like that as well. And that was, I can only imagine. I know it was rough. Let's see. Okay, this is not going to work out right. I'm going to have to put 2 of these together. Let's do that. And then that. And then this. And then this. Nope. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There we go. Carrie, you're so funny. Too funny, too funny. Here we go. Okay. So let's see how we like this. This will be our front cover, our signature cover. That'll be day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like those, being able to see those. I like those together. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then I don't even necessarily need that one, but I know better than to cut it down to 15. So that means I don't have to journal on this cassette tape paper. So that worked out because I was worried about that. Okay, so I have them together. Where did the middle go? Let me get them clipped together so I don't... Where did my clips go? Oh, yeah, they're right above me. Yeah. That way I don't mess this up. Okay. Set that to the side for a second. And I don't know, y'all. It's still pretty tacky. I did not think gesso was going to take that long to dry. But it is very humid. I could go ahead and glue my inside papers on. I think I can do that. I need my cutter back out. And yeah, so how many times in your life have you, let me try this again. Hit a heat tool. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. The balloon opposite the rainbow swish on that last page. Oh, yeah. Happy accident, huh? Yeah, I love that. You're right. That is good. I didn't even notice that. Let's see. I love this. Scatter kindness, scatter kindness, scatter kindness. Okay. And cut this down. Just cutting it in half. And roughly in half. The inside, and then I can do the same on here. Oop, this one looks perforated. What I started to say a minute ago was, how many times do you think that you've watched somebody count journal pages? I don't know. I would venture to say once a month times how many YouTubers you watch that make journals. 6, we're going the right way. Yes. Okay, this is the front. Put this out of the way. Yeah, a lot. I hear you. Bazillion. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that would be... Let me see if I can even find my heat tool. heat gun. Is that, hold on. Unplug. Sorry about all the reaching. Okay, got you plugged in. All right, watch your ears. Everybody got your ears plugged? All right, 1, 2, 3, here I go. Yeah, too many, including myself. I hear you. Yeah, me too. They look awful. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think to use this. I'm glad you suggested that, Carrie. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad that wasn't too loud. All right. So, well, with my accidental cutting, I didn't have to drag out my scoreboard and make a second score line. And I don't have the extra score line here. So that really was a happy accident. So we might have to do that more often. Oh, mercy. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's amazing how hard it is to count to 16 or to 31 or whatever it is. I'm assuming we have 30 days this month, right? I think. Yeah, I think we all count with Allison, don't we? Okay. Let me get some glue going. Yeah, that 1 year, the 1 month that we only had 30 days, and I thought that I could make the journal with 15 pages. And then I ended up cutting myself short. And never could figure out exactly why that happened, other than I didn't allot for the front and back cover because those aren't usable. So that's why I just go ahead and do 16 all the time. Let's see. Has anybody tried 15 on the months that... Well, I mean, I guess on February it would work, but... You had to turn off the camera with your September journal. Oh, no. Is that good, huh? Yeah, I was struggling with this. I'm like... So I decided, okay, I'm going to come on and do a live, and if I'm going to mess it up, I'm going to mess it up big time. And just cry uncle. So, let's see. This is going, do you ever, when it goes easy, it like makes you skeptical? Like I'm doing something wrong? Because it feels too easy? I don't know. So I might have to make that little happy accident a permanent thing. I really tried hard not to do that. I'm trying, when I'm normally doing my journal, I'm normally trying not to have to glue the spine back together. Not that it's that big of a deal. But Here we go. See if I can encourage it to go that way just a little bit. Okay. And I know better than to do this with fingernail polish on, but there's not that much on the tips of my fingers, so... No, see, I already got it. I already got it. Dadgummit. I end up with nail... I quit painting my nails for a long time because of that. Let's see. Okay. It looks a little plain to me, the cover, but I like it. I mean, it doesn't look busy at all. This looks busier, but I like it. And inside cover, the girls, I've had that paper pad for a long time too, and I absolutely adore that. And I really didn't, when I got the paper pad, I really didn't know how to use that. Or maybe I was just hoarding it. So y'all helped me to unhoard some paper. I have been doing much better about using my stuff. Yeah, I love those little girls, are so cute. And I love these rainbows. I love this gold color with that real blush color pink and blue and yep. And I try not to use two-sided paper on my journal covers, but I wasn't wild about those little hearts anyway, so it was all good. I mean, there never would have been a time where I picked that side over that side. I can't think of one unless, you know, maybe for February or Valentine's Day or something like that. Okay. So Allison, were you able to finish your journal? Your September journal? Did you come back to it, or did you just finish it off camera? I think I had to do that back in, was it June or July? I struggled so bad on the video, and I'm just like, finally you just turn it off and I'll do it. And it's like once I turned the camera off, it took me all of 5 minutes to finish it. Hey, Jessica. Hey, from Oklahoma. I know somebody else from Oklahoma. Oh, okay, somebody else is from Oklahoma. You finished it off camera, yeah. Sometimes that's just safer. We had like 30 seconds of sprinkle yesterday. And it teased me because I really thought that was gonna be the day that we got rain, but I talked to my brother for a long time yesterday. He lives up in Vermont, but he knows how the weather goes here, and I was telling him we haven't had rain for over a month or whatever, and he's like, "You're just asking for a hurricane. Be careful." I said, I know. But it is very, very dry here. That's gonna look so cute. I'm thinking I might cut this down a little bit. See where this was the end of the roll, or the beginning of the roll, or whatever it is. Okay, come on. Let me cut it the length that I need, or the height rather. Oh, those are awful scissors. They're not fabric scissors either, so in their defense, they can be bad. Hey, Lydia. Hey. Welcome. Oh, we're ripping fabric. Oh, that'll be fun to use on tags. Boomer sooner. Yeah, it is definitely football season. We watched football yesterday. Our team has a new coach, so this is going to be a different year, but they did okay last night, so maybe it won't be too bad. Yeah. So now I just have to glue this on. So, and that one coat of, what do you call that, gesso? What'd I do? Yeah, gesso. That helped tremendously. Roll Tide. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Yeah, we definitely have. Oh, I just threw that string with gobbledygoopy goo on it on the floor. So when I have a string sticking to my foot later, I'm gonna be wondering why. Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to get it centered is what I'm trying to do. Centered-ish. And now I'm squeegeeing glue because I don't want the bumps. There we go. Thank you, Jessica. What are you face planting for? Hey, Lottie. All right. Let's see. Okay. So, how are we liking this so far? Ooh, and guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Where is it? I have... Nope. I bet you this will work. I think I also have a gold too. I'm not fond of the, I don't know, they're like too far apart or too dangly or too something, but that definitely matches the pink and the rainbow and the pink and the cover, but I'm jumping ahead. Oh, your string with glue. Yeah. I don't even know. And it's Fabri-Tac too, so that's really gonna... the reason why I got this out was because I wanted to see how it looked here. And I might not want this over as far. But I was trying to see if I wanted to glue it down. I think that'll work. Does that fabric look like it's over too far? I may have made it too wide. I think that'll work, don't you? Or let me see if the gold one. Not the same gold. Okay, 2 rows of the pom-pom, so it's full. Ooh, I like that idea. Like 2 different colors? Okay. You have me intrigued. I'm paying attention. I'm listening. Okay. Ugh. That string stuck to my finger. So I'm wondering... Let me cut this... I'll get this tape off of here. There we go. Lottie, do you use different colors when you do 2 rows? Because I'm wondering. I usually don't do this until after I sew in my signature. Okay, show of hands. Do you like the gold or the pink better? And I know somebody that's here that's not a pink girl, but 2 colors, sometimes 1 between the first. Jessica, there's a lot of people that, I mean, that journal several months in one journal. I think Allison had one that she did a whole year in one journal one time. Let's see, pink. I have 1 vote for pink, the gold. Okay. I want to see if I do the pink and then I do, the gold is smaller pom-poms than the pink. So I was wondering how that would look. Is that like too much? Has potential. Yeah, mustard is, bless you. My husband's sneezing. Yeah, the gold is more, the mustard is more fall in my brain too. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to sew in the signature before we do that. I think, I don't know, maybe we won't. I guess there's no rule that, I'm always afraid if I do it, I'm always afraid if I do it before or while I'm handling the journal, it will come off. But then that leads me to I end up not doing it. So perhaps I should go ahead and do it now. Let me kind of cut this down a little bit. How long have we been going? You like both of them together? Just trim a little bit of that off. I don't mind a little overhang. Smell that Fabri-Tac. You know, ever since I switched to using this smaller bottle, I don't have the gushing fountain of Fabri-Tac anymore. And so I'm just going to refill this one. I don't know. I like it. Okay, let's try. What other colors do I don't want to use any other colors. Oop, we have a hot rider. Are y'all impressed? Yeah, let's see. Well, let me give myself a thumbs up. Thank you, Carrie. Okay. I'm definitely going to... I kind of liked both of them together, too. See if I can... I'm just trying to see which one I like on top. They're not the same size, so I think I'd have to have the gold one on top, because the gold one is smaller. Sure, why not? Let's live a little. Let's live a little. Okay, Carrie. Yeah, the fur babies. My feathered babies are going to want food here shortly, so... I don't know how far I will get in with the sewing. I think I only have about 15 minutes left before they... So I have to feed them before they go to bed. I mean, I don't have to. They have food. But, you know, when you spoil them and you bring them extra food, they grow to expect it. So they think they need it. Uh-oh, I lost a pom-pom. Darn it. Okay, dry, please. Okay. All right. And then after that one's good and dry, I'll go back and add the gold one on top of it. I figure I will use figure I will use both of them, or not both of them next month. I figure I will definitely use the gold for next month. I like it. It's floppy. All right, now we need some paper in it. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody have their September journals made or bought or picked out, or, I mean, I've heard from some of y'all already. What do you, oh yeah, because I'm going to use the gold, probably going to use the gold embroidery floss. Okay, sorry, it's going to get in your eyeballs here. Okay. There and there. There we go. Let me just make sure. I only have two papers in there that are smaller than the others. I want to pull it up a little bit. Oh, I just boogered it up. Well, fiddlesticks. Okay. Let me see if that did anything. That one looks good. And that one looks fine. Okay. Okay. Feels crooked. Got my super junky journal already. Hoping to make a start in it today. Still catching up on the last few days of August. I know, Lydia, me too. But I wanted this one. And you know, the August one I had made, 2 days before August. I thought I was so on top of things. And then, boof. You know, it didn't, definitely didn't stay on top of it. That's for sure. Okay, so if that doesn't poke you in the eye, I can have that here. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball the middle. Try not to poke my fingers. And put one thumb length down. When you only do one signature, you can do this without a template. Because you're not trying to match. I'm just trying to make it sort of in the center. Hey, Rainy. Almost done setup. Okay, cool. I know that, does anybody do a theme journal? I mean, like, not so much fall or whatever, but I think it was Hope that said she was doing sunflowers. I don't know if she's still in here or not. She posted pictures of it in the Facebook group. And that was pretty cool to see. There we go. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Let me grab... I'm going to use... Well, nope, maybe not. I was planning on using this one because it matches that dress. I think I still will. I wish I had the pom-poms that were this kind of more of a bronze color. But never fear, I have more embroidery floss. Let me see, this is more yellow than gold. Yep. Let me try the other one. And see what this one has in it. I love these. I love that they're already put together. They're so organized. And all I have to do is pick them out. Pick out which one I want. Pick out my words for yesterday and today. Yeah, I don't know, Lottie, how to answer that question. I do have one basket full of words. Oh, my little pom-pom broke. Well, it probably didn't break. I probably cut it. I'll have to go back and do some pom-pom surgery later. I have some that I've cut out of magazines. I probably have some stickers that have words on them. Allison, did you ever tell Carrie what your item of the month was? Yep. Okay, I like this thread. Alrighty. We almost have a journal. 1, 2, 3, and good measure. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's not cut the cord. Perhaps I should unplug the heat tool. And I have a needle somewhere. And it's all nice and clean. Thank you for all of y'all who remind me to clean my needle and my pokey tool. You just figured it out. Okay, yeah, I was wondering. I just didn't want to say it on the video because, I mean, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't have mattered, but I was just deferring to Allison so that she could tell you if she wanted to or not. She said, go watch my video. All right, let's do it at the same angle. Not even close. Sorry, I've got my hands up all up your nose. Let me drag it closer to me for just a second. I always have a hard time getting this first one to line up. Well, nothing like really botching it up on a live, huh? Hey, go big or go home. All right, I'm going to do an absolute no-no. Do not try this at home. Yeah, I was poking it everywhere but the hole. Yeah, this is not how you bind a journal, by the way. Just thought I would tell you that. Allison, is this about the way you decided to just finish yours off camera? Because I'm not far from that. But Lottie, the words, yeah, I think I will probably get most of them from magazines or maybe book, like old books, like old children's books or something like that. I am making an absolute mess out of this. I do not usually fumble with this that badly. I do not know. Let me go through front ways. There we go. All right, now this is how I end up making my journal upside down. So, okay, I had the wrong hole, y'all. I think because my first attempt at it had started so many new holes, I was trying to put it in the wrong hole. Okay, now we're back on track. All is well with the world again. There we go. It's so much easier doing this without that tape. Yes, a lesson in don't do this. Definitely. Okay. And then this one. Oh, I forgot I had still disconnected the... Duh. I forgot they weren't connected. Hold on, I'm pulling it closer to me so I can see. That's another thing that's hard to do on camera, because when you're making videos, because you can't see you know, when something's out in front of you, sometimes you need to pull things closer to you. There we go. There we go. Well, I've tangled up my scissors. And I have done every journal making no-no there ever was. So, Allison, your video is probably not looking so bad right now. Ouch. And then I just gouged a hole in my finger. So, there. I doubt your video can be any worse than this. Right? Right. Yeah, I do not advise separating your... There we go. Yay, we did it. Now, this is the point I usually take my clips off, because then you can tighten it and it centers it. It lets it center. Lets all the papers kind of center in there. Well, I manhandled the pom-poms and they survived, sort of. Something doesn't look right. Okay, it's not upside down, so we have that. Now we just tie her up and call her good and go feed the girls. There we go. Okay. Make a bow. Now we have bits of paper everywhere, and then I'll go back at some point and I'm gonna pick out some washi. And Kirsten, yes, that's exactly how my journal binding endeavors go. I thought this was normal. Looks normal to me. Yeah, it's pretty par for the course for me. Hey, you know, however whatever you got to do to get something done, you know, that's my, you know, thought on that. It doesn't have to, doesn't always have to be, you know, the process doesn't always have to be smooth and pretty. It just, you get the same end result, right? There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Now let me see if I can get this on here. What time is it? It's almost 6:30. We did get a little bit of a late start because my Wi-Fi was really acting up when we first started. So, but yeah, that was definitely a lesson in this is not how... So if you're new here and you're watching this, that's not how the journal making process normally goes. Well, I mean, it can, obviously, but that's not the ideal way that it normally goes. But you just push through until you get all your paper sewn in, and there. You have a journal. Okay, so let me see now that that one's glued in. Or glued on. Let me see if I can get this one. Where are my scissors? Okay. See if I can get them to go in between the bigger pom-poms. Like so. I think that'll look cute. It's crooked, but I think it'll be cute. Is everybody else still seeing the video? Let's see. Let me get a bead of glue. Cutting in and out, okay. Okay, good. Because my screen on my iPad froze and it went back to like halfway back in the video. And so I was like, oh dear, have I just been sitting here talking to myself? Well, I mean, you know, we do that during a regular video, but okay, good. All right, so what do we think of that? Let's put these scissors up so I don't damage something or somebody. And put my, I love this thing. Okay, where did I take that one out of? I don't know. Maybe there. Well, they're numbered. 3, 8, 3, 2, 3. Really? Maybe it was up here. Nope, right here. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, it's very, I love these two colors. Yeah, I wish this gold had been more like this kind of toffee color or whatever. It's a more yellow gold, but it's okay. It will, it'll do. Thank you. Yeah, my, screen has definitely frozen or something on my iPad, so I think that's all that was. And all right, so we have a September journal, and I think I don't know if I'm gonna do this washi right this second or I go feed my chicks. I think I might wait until although I like that one. That has potential. I think I might wait until I dig through all of my other washi. And maybe switch out for the fall. Or I might just go ahead and put that down there. Okay, I guess we're going ahead and doing it. Because I kind of like it. If I change my mind, I can always, you know, put one over it, I guess. Let's see. All right, and then we have a September journal. Voila. I would say it wasn't too painful, or it was painless, but I don't know that that's really true. I did stab my finger with a needle one time. Okay. There we go. All right, were all of y'all working on your journals while we were doing this? Are you still trying to catch up August? I know I need to go back and do that too. Thank you. Oh, I like it. I never did put the pom-poms on the August one, so I'm glad I went ahead and did them on this one. Very good. Okay. Very cute. Is there anything else y'all would like to see? You want me to do some acrobatics or something else I can mess up? Because if not, I am done for tonight. And I'm going to go feed my girls. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And, yeah. I'm going to, hopefully get started in it pretty soon. And finish up August. And maybe even do a flip through August. I haven't done flip throughs in a while. So anyway. Don't think my PT would like the acrobatics? No, probably not. I don't know. She would probably cheer me on. But, yes, please, acrobatics. Okay. All right. Well, were you here for the bookbinding, that part of it? Because there was a lot of acrobatics in that. So, that might be as acrobatic as I get. But anyway, I appreciate y'all being here. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to working in it. I think it's going to be fun. I hope I enjoy it as much as I enjoyed my August journal. And, yeah. I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And have a great night. Bye.